Hello, I'm Andy, and I wish to talk about Mr. Donald Trump and about his next 60 days from today onwards. And from today onwards means roughly from this date of 15th of April 2018 onwards for 2 months. Now, firstly, Mr. Trump does not have emotions. He is a man made to work on facts and figures, and he's very inventive but very impatient and very hasty. And therefore his decision making, his thoughts are instant. And with this, there can be a matter of luck whether he says the right thing or he says the wrong thing, does the right thing or does the wrong thing. It's all a question of what day he says it according to astrology. Now he has very fast moving planets, so he will act very quickly, and those who cannot work with him, who want to slow him down, would be in trouble because he relishes the speed at which things should be done. And so when he's in a good period, there's nothing to stop him and he'll just touch the right buttons and do the right things. But during a bad period, it's going to be a lot of trouble. So let's see about the next 60 days. Well, Mr. Trump is 71 years old, and he will be that until the 14th of June this year, 2018. And he's in a very good spot because he's got 3 planets to guide him and give him the luck. And he can get away with anything right now. It will just fall into place for him, even though half the world may not agree. So these last 60 days or so until his birthday, he'll be able to get all the support he wants. He'll be able to get people to come to his side globally even. He'll be a person who will be very determined to do what he wants. And his determination can be due to the hastiness in him or the impulsiveness in him. Forget about emotions. This man has very little emotions, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that he works with facts and figures. The logic part, well, his logic, somebody else's logic may not agree, but he's that kind of a man. Well, I did predict about 4 or 5 months before he was elected, I did predict that on the Facebook that he would win, that he would beat Bernie Sanders. The way I put it was that if Bernie Sanders loses to Hillary Clinton, then Trump will lose to Hillary Clinton. But as it happened, Bernie Sanders beat Hillary Clinton, and the horoscope of Trump's is stronger than Bernie Sanders. So that's what happened. All right. Now, his age of 71 until a couple of months from now, the only thing he has to worry about is that he can be isolated. There are planets which are driving his 2016 period, and it shows that he can think in a way which will isolate him from most people. Secondly, there are emotional planets there until his birthday, and the emotional side of him, where this media is raking up scandals and getting new female faces that may have something to do with him, all that will plague him until his date of birth. And so he'll have to bear on that. But let's talk of what's happening in the world with the crisis in Syria. Well, what Mr. Trump has done at the age of 71, I would say that he has done the right thing. And until his birthday, the 14th of June, there's nobody that can shake him. He will be very solid. He'll be able to get the right kind of good luck waiting for him. These are planets at 71, which are very long-term planets. And so what he does at 71 can overflow to 72 and still be very helpful to him. Mr. Trump's ability to work with people is very difficult because he has a very narrow field of compatibility. And so in many ways he's a very changeable man because of his fast planets, which are good for him, but they change him very regularly. And that is what most people who are interested in politics cannot agree with him, that he changes his mind very often, but that's the way he is. So I expect him in the next 60 days to be considered a winner in everything that he does. Well, I'll come back to you in 60 days and we'll work maybe on a monthly cycle for him, because at 72, it can be a very touchy situation where he attracts a lot of provocation from people. Well, until then, thank you and good luck.